Alright, so we got the Mechwarrior Online running on the AMD 6800K. I'll go to Task Manager, show you that it is the 6800K, quad core, 8 gig of RAM, 512 is dedicated to shared memory for video, the solid state and internet. This is the Windows 8 Task Manager. Here's Mechwarrior. We are currently in the Mech Lab getting, when I focus on it, 35 frames a second. Current settings is 1920 by 1080. This is the second time it's done this to me. When I go into the menu, it just loses focus, so I'm just going to read it off. It's 1920 by 1080, full window, merge and blur off, and system specs is on low. We cancel it, and then it focuses automatically. That's amazing. Logitech C920 webcam. So yeah, that's odd. Anyway, we'll go to launch testing grounds now. And Frozen City, I like Frozen City. I don't have sound hooked up just because I didn't have my Fearox plugged into it, but I'm not worried about sound. I'm looking for performance. This is a 1920 by 1080. I'm getting 20 frames a second, and if the video is any good, it is totally playable. At least from testing grounds. I haven't tried it anywhere else. I mean, when I turn heat vision on, wow, that dropped. It goes down to 15. Yeehaw. Still, 15 frames a second, and that's playable. I mean, I've seen 15 frames a second, and it looks like utter crap, but that does not look like crap. But I turned it off, and bam, right back up to 20. Why is it when I hit 3? Oh, okay, so apparently my groupings are all screwed because this is on a new computer. Anyway, we get the idea. This is 1920 by 1080 on low. I'm not going to push it any more than that because, you know, that's just ridiculous. I mean, this is playable. Why go beyond that? I mean, it even looks pretty. I can do later on with the AverMedia Live Gamer Portable and stuff and actually get real good picture of it, of what it actually looks like. Of it as it would be a live stream. But I mean, this is playable. I don't like this mountain that the Centurion sits on because it makes you clip, but anyway, regardless. Let me go in the menu. I'm going to drop it down to 720, which is half the resolution, and keep it on low. Do I want to save it? Yes. And now I'm up to 30 frames a second. That's even smoother. That is 100% playable. I don't want to hear that anybody cannot play on that. I mean, yeah, the edges are all edgy because it's, well, 720 instead of 1080. But that's 30 frames a second that I'm getting in Mechwarrior without a graphics card. I mean, come on. That's absolutely amazing. 35 frames a second right now. Bam, goodbye Cataphract. This is training ground, so don't, like, think that I'm awesome because I'm on an APU killing people. I haven't tried this in a real drop. So we'll go ahead and kick it up to medium. So now we're on medium. We're at about 25. Once the cache catches up, every time you switch the settings, it seems the 512 megabytes of cache or video RAM has to catch up. I'm sure it's not really good to be switching between resolutions and stuff so fast because, well, it builds up a cache of all this stuff, so it doesn't have to load as much. And I'm also sure that because it's on a solid state drive, that's what's helping most of the performance. I'll shove a 7200 RPM in it at some point and run it as well. My SRMs are not counting right here. Rewind the video if you didn't see that, but my SRMs did not count there for a minute. And I'm in training grounds. That is why Centurions are freaking zombie mechs. That's kind of funny. Anyway, I'm gonna go crank it up to high. I haven't tried very high yet. Let it save. And now we're on high, 720. Getting 22, 23 frames a second. Bam, death to the generator, blah. If I do the the shaders are gonna have to catch up, and once they catch up, that's kind of jumpy. Anyway, I'm trying to run it on high. I'm running a freaking game on high, on an unoptimized game at that. I mean, as soon as you turn thermal on, it gets crazy. I'm not sure what's up with that. But just don't run it on high. But I mean, this is playable. I wouldn't want to be fighting other people like that, but with it off, you can still fight around. I'll push it to very high just to see how much crap it is. Apparently from high to very high, it's not too much. I dropped down to 18. I'm not getting upper 20, or, well, upper lower 20s, like 22 to 25. I'm getting under 20. But still, I'm now on 720p, very high. Running around. I'm sorry. That is absolutely amazing. Anybody that cannot, like, fucking agree with that, you have problems, people. You can't beat that. I don't have a graphics card right now, and I'm running this game just absolutely smooth. On very high. I'm not going to do this with 1080 because it's double the resolution, which means I'll probably get like 5 frames a second. Oh, I turned on the SRM memo, which is pretty basic for this build, but I'm in training grounds too. I haven't tried it in an actual match. I'll probably play one match here with you guys, even if I suck. Usually I don't, but I'm also not playing with my main keyboard and mouse. But that's on very high. So we're going to drop it back down to low on 720. And then I'm back up to 30 frames. I mean, that's 30 frames a second right there. No graphics card. It is a fresh install of Windows, I have to stress that. The only programs that are on here, like Firefox, MSI Afterburner, because I was trying to see if I could see the clock speeds and stuff. It doesn't give me good temps, but it gives me clock speeds, which is interesting. I'm up to about 40 frames a second for a minute there. Okay, the video can see it. I have to switch back between screens trying to figure out, make sure it can see the frames per second. And it can. So, and that's pretty freaking cool to me. That's absolutely playable. This is with the 6800K. This is the top of the line FM2, not the any of the other ones. Like 6700K. I don't know if they could do it. I mean, it could do it, but it wouldn't be as good as this, as its lower spec card. Not by much, but every little bit counts, right? And then we're going to do 1024 by 768. No VSync has been enabled, by the way. 1024 by 768 makes everything look super wide. But now I'm at 35 to 38 frames a second. The lower spec cards could definitely play this. That is as smooth as it's gotten. But it's also the lowest resolution. That's absolutely amazing. I'm even with heat vision now. I need to do heat vision with low spec. Night vision, you won't be able to really tell. I'm gonna go up it back to 720 on low. That's playable. Still getting upper 30s. Well, not upper 30s, but upper 25s. 25 to 30. Circle strafe! Circle strafe! Circle strafe! Blah 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 blah. I mean, there's no flux. I'm in heat vision where I was having a problem earlier in high, and I mean, I'm super zooming. Sorry if that gave anybody a spaz or a headache. But, I mean, that's just showing off what this card can do. That is absolutely amazing. I cannot stress that enough. Death to the Commando. So there's the first look. You can drop out now. I'm gonna get back out and I'm gonna go actually play a match. Just see how well I do. With these specs that I have right now. 720p on low. And I was getting 25 to 30 frames a second. We'll see if that number changes when I'm in a real match, as latency and a bunch of other things will come into play. I'll stick with this build like it is. Lunch. Probably gonna die because 1, I'm playing with the keyboard on my lap because my desk doesn't have room, and 2, I'm using the Orochi, which is a mini laptop mouse, not a gaming mouse like my Naga Epic. But we'll see what it does. I am thoroughly impressed. This has far exceeded all of my expectations for this chip. I mean, I thought it would be playable, but I never thought 30 frames a second in 720p on low playable without a graphics card. I mean, this is truly revolutionary. Oh, 50 frames a second there for a second, but I'm in the loading screen, so you can't really count that. I'm at 40 right now. So I probably should have plugged in speakers. I'm gonna set my cicada to run and I'm gonna plug in the speakers. I should have plugged in the speakers. Still 30 frames a second. Hasn't changed. Come here, Ferox. Here's the Ferox. Ferox, go over here and get plugged in. I gotta get a light so I can plug in the freaking cord to the front I/O panel. Yay, we have sound. Don't know how well you're gonna be able to hear it because I haven't tested it. But I have sound, I can play the game. I'm gonna go over to Kappa. God, this is awesome. This is not a XFX 7970 awesome. But for absolutely no graphics card, this is awesome. I need to set up my please tell me that was a friend. Okay, whew. And we've kept this already. Okay. That's probably an AC-20 Jaeger.
Acquired. Warning, incoming
Those are missiles. Yay, missiles. Come at me, bro. Oh shit.
New target acquired. New target acquired.
Still 30 frames a second. Let's go get in a battle. Oh, that's an Atlas. That'd be what that is. And a battle still sustaining 25 to 30. Oh, I better watch my heat. Ow, that really hurt. I should have brought my coolant shots. Man, I miss my cicada. I've been playing the quick draws lately, guys. Haven't done really much recording as I just got my Live Gamer Portable back from the shop. I had to get it refurbed. Ow. Hello, missile boat. This is a really hot build on these hot maps. Oh, this guy took all his armor and put it in the front. Watch out, guys. Don't run into me. Yeah. Oh, God. That's an awesome with a bunch of SRM6s. Yeah, get him, Atlas. Get him. Hot, 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 hot. Hot, 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 hot. And we are losing badly on caps. And there's 3 of them, which is... we're gonna lose this battle. You have a standard engine. Yeah, there goes my leg. Yippee-ki-yay. Oh, hi, Raven. Fresh Raven, I'm dead. I'm so dead. Yeah, we lost. Bam, there it is. Anyway, regardless, 420. 30 to 35 frames a second is not bad at all without a graphics card. I'm still getting it. So there's that. Thanks for watching, guys. It is now freaking early in the morning. Here, I'll give you a good shot of this. 5:49. It's 5:49. This webcam does not like focusing on small things. It's so early in the morning. But there's the video. It worked really well. I look forward to doing some more of the testing. Not with just MWO, but trying to see what else I can do with it. I mean, I literally installed Windows 8 off of a USB in 15 minutes with this setup. I mean, most of that is the Kingston 60 gig solid state, but I mean, just general doing stuff with the APU is, I would say, as good as my 8 core. I mean, I haven't done anything with it other than Mechwarrior and basic internet browsing, but I mean, I got MSI Afterburner on here. It currently says that my temperature is 2 degrees Celsius. It was -3 earlier. It's using the GPU like crazy. It claims there's 3 of them, which is interesting. The clock of it is 844 megahertz, and I can change it, but I haven't. That's what MSI had it as default, so that's what it came with. The memory clock is at 933 megahertz. So I'd say it's pretty good. Apparently the frame rates it's getting right now is 181 off of something. I don't know. I don't know why it says FPS is 181. I don't think MSI Afterburner is compatible with the APUs quite yet. I mean, I think it's working as far as clock speeds and stuff go, but the temperature's wrong. The usage, I would say, is right. It's just because this game does push cards to their limits. But I mean, the CPU usage isn't. I mean, there's what it's been. It hasn't gone spiking, anything like that. So their design of this card is really good in general. But they gave me some other programs, like some Photoshop editor, which I doubt I'll use. I'll probably try it out, but I'm not a Photoshop guy. They gave a PowerLink DVD, or CyberLink DVD, something like that, and a 24x LG DVD burner. So maybe I'll try burning a couple of those, see if it. I mean, the bottleneck there is obviously going to be the drive of the DVD. But I mean, it plays Mechwarrior. What else do you want me to tell you? It plays Mechwarrior without a graphics card. If this is what technology is coming to, we're gonna just be blown away in the next 5 years. This is here. I just played Mechwarrior without a graphics card, which is one of the most intense games to date that I've seen. Because it's unoptimized, no DirectX 11, and it's still an open beta. So I definitely, if you're trying to stay on a budget, get this set up. Maybe not the ASRock motherboard, maybe not the cooler I got, obviously, because I just went and bought one generic. I would recommend you get a solid state, just because that definitely helps with load times and load on the caches. So there's my recommendation. I mean, there's the first test. If anybody wants me to try anything else with Mechwarrior, let me know. I mean, I'll try it. If you want me to do some stupid, insane thing, like put it on 1080p and then very high, just because, I'll do it. But actually, I think I did that. I don't remember. ADD is getting to me because this is so awesome, and it's now 6 a.m. Alright, well, I'm gonna go, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for checking out the AMD A10 6800K. it's playing Mechwarrior without a graphics card. That is truly awesome. Till next time, guys. See you later.